Hi Pixies! So today we are going to be refreshing my hair. This is actually the after effects. It's super defined. I have so many ringlets. Achieves a ton of volume, which is my biggest hair goal and something I literally just love. And you guys ask me so often how I refresh my hair. I have another refresh video from a couple months ago, but you guys ask so often that I felt like I should do an updated one. It's not very different, but I do use some different products, and yeah, I just wanted you guys to see how I refresh, because refreshing is such a important step of hair care, for me at least. It's not good to be washing your hair every single day, so my goal was just not to feel like the only good hair days I have are my wash days. I want to feel like I can wear my hair out and be excited about wearing my hair on days that aren't wash days. So we have that. This is actually 4th day hair. If you want to see how I achieved this from this, keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, this is what we're working with. First of all, it's very important to be sleeping properly on your hair. So I personally sleep with a scrunchie and a satin pillowcase, but you could also use a silk or a satin bonnet, and I'll leave links down below to a lot of like sleeping tools that are definitely will help to prolong your hair, because the goal is to spend as little time as possible each day refreshing your hair, and also be able to go a good amount of days between washes, so you don't feel like you have to wash your hair every single day to have a good hair day. Scrunchies and sleeping on your hair properly is definitely very helpful. I sleep with mine on the top of my head like so, and this is called a pineapple, and it just lets the most amount of curl just like sit there and be safe during the night. And what I usually have to refresh the most is my bangs, because they do get a little bit flattened out when I sleep with it like that. But that's what we're gonna do right now. First things first is I like to try and keep curls together. So the goal is not to be breaking these up, it's just to be refreshing them and making sure they're bounciest and happiest they can be. So I'm gonna go around and basically find each curl that is a formed curl already, and just spray it down and scrunch it, and just be really gentle in keeping these together and not messing up what's there, just enhancing what's there instead. So like this scraggly bit that's gotten really flat and scraggly, that's something that you definitely want to spray. Like this one, keeping it together, not splitting it up, but just letting it bounce up again. And then under here, you can see how scraggly this is. That's what often gets super scraggly for me, because of the way it's positioned in the pineapple on my head during the night. So it really like flattens those out. So I definitely pay a lot of attention to under my hair in the morning and making sure that that's taken care of. Same thing on this side, you can see how scraggly that got. And once you've kind of like gone around already once, you can just kind of spray everywhere just to get it damp. You definitely don't want it to be soaking wet, you just want it to be damp. So now I'm gonna take the bang section. This section is the most important for me because it's the worst usually. And I'm just gonna really carefully and gently spray. And now we have this situation, and 2nd day hair, don't usually really need it, but like this is 4th day hair, so I definitely need it today because this is a trickier refresh day. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit of gel in my hair now. I'm gonna use a really little bit. This is the Bounce Curl Light Hold Gel. I like this because of how lightweight it is, and it's really good for refreshing and not adding any buildup, but definitely just making sure that those curls are held in place. So I just kind of scrunch that all over. It also smells incredible. And then I don't usually do this any day but 3rd, definitely 4th day, that I'm gonna use the ouidad Finishing Mist Setting and Holding Spray. This is basically like a hairspray, and it's just gonna make sure that those are really held in place. And I'm mostly just gonna spray that in these front sections and underneath, those sections that, you know, really need to keep their hold. Okay, and that's that. My hair is really moisture overloaded really quickly, and this gel is already pretty moisturizing. But if I was someone who needed a little bit more moisture, you feel like your hair needs more moisture, I would put that in a little bit of cream right before the gel. Before we diffuse, I'm just gonna take a little t-shirt or microfiber towel and just scrunch just like once or twice. Definitely speeds up the diffusing process, but I also feel like it kind of helps to keep the hold. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but yeah, now we're gonna diffuse. So basically I'm trying this new way of diffusing where you keep your hair on a solid surface while you're doing it, and this just helps the curls, like, instead of just hanging there where they could get limp, they're, you know, they're holding their bounce so that they're just gonna be more bouncy and more voluminous, which is one of my biggest goals. So now we're gonna diffuse. Be right back. Okay, so you can see that my hair is about like 80% dry. Now we just need to get some volume in it, but we cannot do that until your hair is 100% dry. So I'm gonna go let my hair air dry for like 20 minutes and then come back. So be right back. Okay, so as you pixies know, one of my biggest hair goals is volume. So at this point, now that my hair is like 90% dry, I do like to go back and diffuse again just one more time. But before I do that, I love this stuff. This is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Thickening Hair Lifter. So I like to add some of this. I just spray it in the palm of my hand. I'm literally almost out, so I'm probably gonna use like the rest of my bottle. I like to use a good amount. And when I have enough, I put this on my roots as well, but I don't think I have enough today. So I'm just gonna put it throughout my hair. And flip my hair over and just try and scrunch it in. Definitely pay a lot of attention to the crown of your head when doing this, because some people miss that and they don't realize that so much of your volume comes from there. So don't forget about the crown of your head. I'm gonna diffuse again, and I feel like diffusing with this in, it really does just plump up the hair so that it just adds like really nice volume. Such a bad paper cut. Okay, let's diffuse again. Look at how much volume that instantly added. Oh my god. Whew. Like that added so much volume. Ringlet after ringlet. Now for my most favorite part. This is actually a new spray. You guys know I love my texture sprays, and I've recently been trying a Plump for Joy bodybuilding dry shampoo. It's the same line as the other Plump for Joy, which I love, but this is just the dry shampoo version, which I was always like, well, I don't need dry shampoo because my hair is clean. But trust me, it adds so much volume. You don't actually have to have dirty hair to use dry shampoo. This is a game changer, and it's from the drugstore and really cheap. And Not Your Mother's is cruelty-free and vegan as well, so I really, really like them. I'm gonna lift and spray and give it a little shake. Just everywhere. Make sure you get the back really well. I'm like, look how much volume that adds. Do you see the difference? There's no need to be shy with this stuff. Boom. Look at this freaking volume. Yay, literally volume just makes me so happy. So there you have it. That's my updated refresh routine for you pixies. I love this because of how defined it makes the curls, but also just how much volume I'm able to achieve. It's like the best of both worlds, and it really helps you, you know, be able to spend less time on your hair and not feel like you have to wash your hair every single day, which isn't good for your hair already to be doing that, but it still allows you to achieve just such beautiful, beautiful hair that you feel excited to wear out. So there you pixies have it. I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope it's a little bit less confusing how I refresh my hair now, because you guys ask that so often. So yeah, I love you pixies so much, and leave a comment down below. I love talking with you guys down there, and I'll see you in my next video.